Welcome back. I'm playing Warhammer 40,000 Gladius and working on our Orc campaign. We are playing the Impossible difficulty, working on the quest victory. I think we're pretty much most of the way through Chapter 4 now, so that should be bringing us pretty close to the endgame event. So unfortunately we seem to have aggroed the Space Marines last time, and so they started to come for us. So we're going to set up a battle line around this city here. But that's not something we really want to be doing, to be quite honest. And then the Necrons are also kind of moving around a little bit here too, so hopefully they can kind of fight each other, but what I don't want is for them to come through here and then clip my city. So hopefully we can trigger the endgame event pretty quickly here before they all come and start attacking me. I mean, I was thinking about coming over here and attacking these guys, but looks like I'm going to have my own defense situation going.
Oi, Zogbag! That one's still twitching! Give him some more Daka! Huh, didn't know that bit came off. You see, squishy Yumi gits. Now Orks is born to fight and to win! Yumis and Beakies and Bird Boys and Pointy Heads are all just born to fight the Orks and lose.
Fair enough. Alright, so I think we cleared out all the forest around these guys, so I should be able to build out those cities. So I'll run these guys down. Yeah, see, they're clearly fighting, so hopefully whatever was aggroing them will kind of trigger them, and they'll leave me alone, because they were freaking orbital deploying onto me.
You need more expertise.
We've finished welding those launchers to the wagons, boss!
Crude but easy to manufacture, the rocket launcher is a stout stick with a simple trigger mechanism that allows the Orks at the safe end to fire a dodgy looking rocket in the general direction of the enemy.
The ancient engine bits look incongruously tiny and insignificant when welded to the edge of your giant hulk. But the mechs, learning from their mistakes, are taking no risks. A lone grot is dispatched to hammer on the engines in the hope of triggering them. As he strikes his first blow, the ancient devices tremble and inch the hulk clear of the ground. The grot's cheers are curtailed, however, by the hulk slamming back down, atomizing him in the blast wave. Standing on a distant hilltop, you get back on your feet with a big grin on your face. Your war isn't gonna end on this mud ball. Now, you only have to work out how to get through the warp storm without getting torn apart by demonic horrors. Odgub has a cunning plan though. All the Hulk needs is to be a bit faster. And what goes fastest? Red ones! You don't have enough red paint by far, and most of the paint squeaks died in the warp storm, so it'll be months before there are more. But the Yumis have probably got tons of it in their city. Failing all else, they ooze red when you hit them. Why not ask them nicely for some?
Alright, so we got to destroy the city. This is going to be a problem because we know that there's Space Marines here, and we also know that there's Necrons there, so we're going to have to run over here and try to get some kills as fast as possible.
Too busy smashing stuff. Give me something to fight. You need more expertise.
Interesting that
It'll be good as new.
You actually suffered so much damage there.
Yeah, have you seen the size of my cannon? That away! Yeah, fucking in. Too zogging slow. Need bigger legs. Ready for stomping.
Alright, let's get you over to here. Looks like forest it is. So let's clear that out.
This zog? Clear it out.
Get you down to here.
New Zappo already. God, this thing is bleeding hard to steer. Clearing the path. Ready for stomping. This is gonna be great.
I think I'll walk. Those warp portals ain't as safe as I say they are. Imagine if I could zap people from a war buggy.
You need more expertise. Where's the big stuff? I wants to bag me a trophy.
Alright, now we got you. I think we better just cool our jets for a little bit. Well, it looks like you're going to get to see all the research tech on this playthrough. Man, it's hard to believe I'm at negative 50 influence. But if I'm going to be fighting, I guess that means I should be generating a shit ton of influence too. I'm just worried that this is really going to aggro the Necrons. It'll be a real big deal. I mean, I guess I could also do the Space Marines too. Hopefully not. Well, no, it looks like they're coming down towards me, so that could be a bad sign. Kind of expecting to see these guys move a little bit more. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. That is what I was expecting to see.
Ready to grow some burner boys, boss!
Alright, burner boys are dedicated arsonists all. Advancing on the foe amid gouts of billowing flame, they love nothing more than burning other people's stuff, and the owners too if they can get them. These lunatics will set light to anything or anyone for the simple joy of watching them do the Bernie dance. They can prove utterly lethal to tightly packed or lightly armored infantry. The rolling blast of their burn is flushing their victims out of the cover amid the sizzle of cooking flesh.
Ready for stomping! Give me something to fight! Ain't many squiggets this big. This is gonna be good.
Alright.
You'll fight Gork for that was the board.
Keep fighting.
Walk? You want me to walk?
I knew you'd say that.
Alright, you're gonna have to heal, unfortunately.
Gorkanor is waiting. Ready for stomping!
Oh yeah, that's right.
Just point us to the fight,
Get you guys up to here.
Give us something worth killing! Shields is charged and ready. Yeah, I'm going. Mex,
Alright, you come over here.
Mex. Right, you got it, boss.
Alright, let's start
Find me
attacking.
something to wreck. I'm fucking glad. Ain't gonna be nothing left of them. Alright, that's it. You asked for it. They won't even scratch the paint. Give me something to fight. Ready for stomping. Crush, stomp, kill.
Alright, good.
Don't tell me something broke. Am I right?
Let's see, it's range 2 for you, if I remember correctly.
Full throttle! I'm ready to fight.
Alright, good. You're up to level 6. Got you some extra attacks. You're up to 7. Alright, we're gonna have to put you to sleep for a little bit. And then you need to get these influence buildings going for us, please. Stick bomb. Alright, we got that. Hopefully they'll just keep coming at us in waves here, and then we can come over. I'm a little worried they're going to kill my Daka jet, since that Hydra was over there that I didn't see. But yeah, little AdMech, just come and attack me quickly before you trigger anybody else. He's got mostly low tier to medium tier units here, which is actually quite surprising because at chapter 5, this is kind of the last chapter of the game. So you'd think they'd have higher tier units. But yeah, we need to be fighting in order to get our influence up. Yeah, there goes our aircraft. I'm actually not terribly upset
Stick
by that.
bombs! Time for more explosions!
Because I want to get more buildings going. So the lethal storm of shrapnel from these grenades drives opponents further under the cover for precious moments, allowing attackers more time to close in and hopefully get the first blow in against a disoriented foe.
Too slow! Need bigger legs! This is gonna be good! Killburster tank, ready for blasting! Vaporize them! This tank over there, alright? Ready to zap stuff! Give us something worth killing! You what?
Really?
Ready for stomping! Let's go for a little drive! Here, have you seen the size of my, cannon? This is gonna be good. Cardboard! Too busy smashing stuff! One smoking crater! Coming right up! Puny kids! Give me your best shot! We's the smartest! I'm
Alright,
ready
gotta
to
get you guys
fight.
over here.
No worries, boss. I'll get rid of it. What's up? No worries, boss. I'll get rid of it. Out the way. Coming through. Ready to zap stuff.
Heal.
Might find a few gubbins. Is it here, you dummy? Let me
Heal
fix
as
it.
well. Apparently you need loyalty. And then we'll get you over here, because we'll have you also get some influence. Alright, you just keep getting electricity. Alright, we're going to pause you for a little bit. 2, 3, and that's already been acquired. We can do the 50%er there. War bikes. Interesting, the population's actually going up in that city. I don't think it's actually going to start acquiring tiles, though. It'd be kind of cool if it was, if it just started a new faction in front of us, and then they had like this big army that you had to get through, and then they'd start on the impossible difficulty making things. So it'd be like a rush to get in there and try to get the kill before you had another faction close to your base that was about to attack you. Yeah, I would like to mop this stuff up before the Necrons get aggroed. Yeah, Space Marines are definitely aggroed over here. They're attacking them. Which is not good for us. So we're trying to keep them away from us and let them fight up here, because we know they were fighting earlier. We're seeing the last cannons from the Fortress of Redemption shoot.
The Mets have got a new war bike design, boss!
Alright, mobs of Ork war bikers race into battle at suicidal speeds, exhausts belching greasy clouds of smoke as they hurtle towards the enemy ranks. The war bikers fill the air with murderous storm of shots from their blazing Dakagon, surrounded by billowing clouds of smoke and dust. The war bikers are protected from the worst of the enemy's return fire. By the time the bike boys thunder out of this swirling cloud, they're all but on top of the foe.
Puny gits, give me your best shot!
Alright, let's keep attacking.
I'm ready to fight. Oh yeah, That's right.
Alright, keep the attacks up.
Feel the power of the war!
Yeah, alright, we's going. Daka don't come much bigger than this. Killburster here. Might find a
Get you
few
over
gubby.
here.
God, this is a right
Let you
mess.
start healing there.
Just point us to the fight, boss. Give me something to stomp. This needs more red paint. Fine. I'm going.
Okay, good.
Yeah, boss, what you need? Rolling out. Give us something worth killing. Need me, Squigaff? Need me, Squigaff? Fire, you dozy kids! It's playtime, precious! Sogum!
Alright, good.
I've got Daka coming out of me ears! Where's the fight at? It's playtime, precious! Sogum! I'm bored. Give me something to tinker with. Rolling out! Alright, that's it! You asked for it!
Alright.
I don't suppose there's any good loot over there, is there?
Can you really not heal anybody?
What's up? Ah, what's on this song? Clear it out! Ah, what's on this song? Clear it out!
Alright, Megatrack Scrapjet.
What's up? No worries, boss. I'll get rid of it.
They just captured it back. I thought maybe for a second somebody died. Well, part of me wonders if I should just go into here and take out this Necron base since it's kind of close to mine. It's always a delicate balancing act on these harder difficulties. When to attack and when not to. But at least we're finally leveling up our heroes a little bit because they were lagging behind where they'd actually be if we just purchased them new. I didn't see. Yeah, they're there. Go somewhere else. I do not want to play with you. Looks like they're going Primaris heavy again.
The mechs have got a new Megatrack Scrapjet design, boss!
Alright, a favorite amongst speed freaks and the grounded flyboys alike. The Megatrack Scrapjet provides rocket-propelled acceleration, impressive firepower, and hilarity of ramming into enemy lines at the helm of what is effectively a gigantic thrust-driven drill. These vehicles allow former Ork pilots to revel in the dimly remembered joy of mowing down enemies at point-blank range, a joy which, of course, often calls the flyboy to crash in the first place. Explosions blossom amidst the enemy as rockets and missiles collide with their targets, while the Grot tail gunners blaze away with chattering big shootas. The array of weaponry wielded, welded, bolted, riveted, and lashed into the Mega Track Scrapjet is fearsome.
I'm the biggest. Caught you order me some kind of truck? This is gonna be good. Come and get some! Look, I think I'm doing something. Oh well.
Yeah, I did that backwards.
Here, have you seen the size of my, cannon? Just point us to the fight, boss. Cry! Storm! Kill! Get out
Let's
of
get you up
way!
to here.
Or get stomped! Just point us to the fight, boss. Come and get some! I's bored. Give me something to tinker with. I's got Daka
Pull
coming
you
down
back
the
since you're
ears.
pretty
Where's
injured.
the fight at?
You what?
I have to pull you back a little bit.
If it exists, we can stomp it.
Alright, let's get you up to
What's the
here.
name of that thingy where you feel like you've done something before?
Ah, what's on this song? Clear it out. Right, on my way.
We're working
No
on it.
worries, boss. I'll get rid of it. We's the smartest. Ready to zap stuff. Need me, Squigger? Shields is charged and ready.
Yeah, I knew you were coming back.
It's playtime, precious. Zogam! What is it, boss? This is gonna be good. God, this thing is bleeding hard to steer.
Alright, let's do that.
Who
And
said you
this.
could shoot at my pet? Can't talk. Too busy smashing stuff.
Alright, let's get you up to here.
You's got a job for me.
Tank busters.
This is gonna be good.
Alright, well, I mean, while we're at negative 44, we're getting 3,200 for our influence. It's only a 64 city, so it shouldn't be too hard for us to kill. Clearing out all these forests here. Yeah, Drukari are coming back again. Really curious to see what those guys are going to be doing, though.
Ready for stomping.
Well, guess they're deciding they're going to go fight somebody else. That's good. So we'll finish off these AdMech, and I think we'll probably slam into some of these Necron bases, at least take this one out, in case they decide they want to fight the Space Marines. That way they don't come at this angle and clip my city.
Ready to grow some tank busters, boss!
Tank busters are orcs who have become completely addicted to the thrill of destroying the armored fighting vehicles of their foes. Their desire to hunt down and slay the biggest, most dangerous tanks they can find echoes the primal instinct of big game hunter.
What is it, boss? God, this thing is bleeding hard to steer. Give me something to fight.
I'm ready to fight. Over there.
Alright, we'll get you up to here.
You'd say the other way.
Ready for stomping! Stomp, stomp. Gorkanor is waiting! Yeah, have you seen the size of my, cannon? Clearing the path! I think it's something. Oh well.
Alright, come on now.
Come here, let me squash you! I'm only doing this 'cause I want to.
As you sit on the wreckage of an armored vehicle, the Yumi city burns in the distance. One of Bones' Grot orderlies is stitching your ear back on, with understandable caution. Bones and Oddgup are managing the collection of the red stuff from the Yumis. Even with a missing ear, it's pretty noisy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, alright, where's going? Ready for
Let's keep you guys over here in case those
I don't suppose there's any good loot over there, is there?
guys decide they want to come back over
Yes, boss?
and fight me again.
Good as new.
Ready to zap stuff.
Ready for stomping. Look, I think I stood on something. Oh well.
Alright, well,
No worries, boss.
keep
I'll get rid of
clearing
it.
tiles here.
We's the smartest.
Deathcopters.
The mechs have got a new Deathcopter design, boss.
Alright, so we got this going. You'll notice a few of the units are in a different spot. That's because the game actually froze on me. So I had to restart it, and now it seems to be working again. So Deathcopters buzz across the battlefield, weaving through the sky on a trail of foul-smelling smoke. As they swoop low over the heads of the enemy, the fiendish orc flying machines fire punishing salvos of shot, rockets, and bombs into their midst, leaving flames of and blood-spattered craters in their wake. The Deathcopters jink erratically away, leaving already hunting their next victims.
All is ready. The mechs have tested the engines, the Hulk has been painted a particularly bloody shade of scarlet, and all the orcs in the war believe it's gonna work. Now, you just have to move the moon-sized ship to a good launch spot for what Oddgup calls the right lunch tragedy, and hit the big red button, and tie Wordred to the front for luck. Bones sidles up. Boss, good news! The Yumis and Tin Edge and the rest wanna get a lift. He dodges your fist as you roar.
What? Zogamo!
He grins. Exactly. We're gonna get one last fight. Figured you'd like that. You drop your fist, and all of your grots to bring your biggest shooters and choppers and mega armor. Oddgup and the mechs say we need to move the Hulk before we can take off. The runt herds have the ideal thing.
Alright, and thankfully we've already got that going.
The Squiggoth starts to drag the Hulk into position. Now you just have to kill anyone who comes close. Zog 'em all!
Alright, so we just have to survive for 20 turns. And that will give us our victory.
Hi ho, Squiggoth! Away! Crush these guilty runts! Is it here, you dummy? Let me fix it.
Well,
Get out of me way, or get stomped!
I was thinking I was going to attack,
Ready
but
for
that may not actually be feasible now.
Before they start running! Sucker don't come much bigger than this! I'm the biggest! Give me something to fight! Fine, I'm going. Ready for stomping! Shut it, you gits! The boss is talking! Oi! Who said you could shoot at my pet? If it exists, we can stomp it! And brutally kill it,
Alright, let's do that, because now you cannot get past. I was hoping you were going to be able to.
Come on! Do I have to do everything around here? I don't suppose there's any good loot over there, is there? This tank over there, alright? Stomp, 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 stomp. Killbuster here! Sucker don't come much bigger than this! Get out of me way, or get stomped! Give us something worth killing! This tank
Alright, let's
over
move you
there,
down to there.
alright? Killbuster tank, ready for blasting!
I knew you'd
Let's
say
just
that.
pull you away.
Ah, what's all this zonk? Clear it out! Ah, what's all this zonk? Clear it out!
Alright, let's keep this going. Alright, I do think I'm gonna need some more of these guys, though.
I don't
And
suppose you know when
hopefully
it's a
these
good
guys are
fight,
not
do
going
you,
to
boss?
get aggroed down
Yeah,
onto
boss,
us
what do you
again.
need?
Might have been a mistake to attack these guys, but we'll find out. Maybe we'll get a couple of pain boys here. I'm going to do that, though. They're going to need to come over to the Drucaro to get some items. Alright, let's keep this going. Get the killicans. Now we just got 20 turns to survive. It just gets to be a bad situation when it takes longer for the AI's turn to go than it does for your own. I think we have about 9 turns of technology left to research. So those of you who wanted to see what all the technology lore was, you'll get your wish fulfilled. So unfortunately, I would think that this is probably gonna take at least another episode if it's 20 turns, though. Just because it seems like it takes about 3 minutes per AI turn. So that's like an hour there. Not including my probably half an hour of just getting my stuff going, and that's assuming these guys aren't going to come attack me, which there is no guarantee of. Alright, so we're almost clearing that out. We gotta get these guys here. Hold the line against those guys.
The mechs have got a new killer can design, boss!
The Killican's Grot pilots put their relative skill with firearms to good use, blowing the Zog out of anything unlucky enough to cross their path. Despite being hardwired into 10-foot tall killing machine, Killican pilots retain a good degree of Gretchen cowardice. As a result, they still believe in safety in numbers and have a bad habit of losing their nerve under fire. It is not unheard of for a Killican to waddle about in circles or freeze up entirely at the first sign of danger.
Give me your best shot!
Yeah, you're not going to be able to kill those guys.
Shut it, you gits! The boss is talking! Stop them! Gore 'em! Smash 'em! I'm bored! Give me something to tinker with! Yeah, boss, what you need? Ready for stomping! Kill first and tank! Ready for blasting!
Alright, good. That'll help you.
Good job for me! Give me something to fight!
Alright, let's get you over to there.
Loot over there, is there? It'll be good as new. What is it, boss? Shut it, you gits! The boss is talking!
Alright, let's get you over here.
Stomp, stomp. Get out of my way, or get stomped!
Alright, good.
I's bored. Give me something to tinker with. Put your foot down.
Let's get you guys over here.
I's got Daka in my ears. Where's the fight at? I hear ya. I think I stood on something. Oh well. Shield is charged and ready.
Alright, is there anybody I can heal?
Don't
Probably.
tell me something broke. Am I right? I'm the biggest. Need me squigaff? Ain't many squigaffs this big. It's playtime, precious. Sogum! Fire, you dozy kids!
There you go. And I do have you here. Let's pull you up to there.
Ah, what's on this song? Clear it out! What's this then? More walking? No worries, boss. I'll get rid of it. What is it, boss?
Alright, let's get you over here. Alright, and you've got the influence. So let's get that going. And we'll go to there to help get your population up. You can get that for the influence. And we'll get those. And we'll get you here. Get the flash gets. Alright, so the Necron city will go down. Need to get some reinforcements over to this city. Clear out the rest of the forest, keep expanding our cities. Hopefully Space Marines won't come for us. Surprised by how little energy I have, actually. Yeah, those hyperphase threshers. Ah, at level 9 they actually have a pretty decent amount of health. 56, huh? I haven't actually seen a lot of those guys get used very often. They're kind of a newer DLC unit from a few DLCs ago. What the hell was that? What the hell is fighting them? Oh, I bet it's a neutral, maybe?
Ready to grow some flash gits, boss!
Alright, amongst the richest and most obnoxious of their warlike breed, Flashgits travel the galaxy engaging in acts of outrageous piracy and wanton vandalism. They hire themselves out as mercenaries to Ork war bands, basking in the envy of the boys jealous of their flashy kit and prodigious daca. Despite their ostentation, Flashgits give the war boss all the kill power he pays for. Completely lethal in gun battles, boarding actions, and the like. A mob of Gits opening fire is nothing short of cataclysmic. The punishing hail of energy bolts and bullets fill the air, the Flashgit victims coming apart amidst sprays of blood and blossoms of flame before the Gits stomp the life out of anybody left standing.
Shut it, you Gits! The boss is talking!
Alright. Oh, shit.
Ready for stomping!
That was a mistake.
Don't tell me.
I guess we're gonna move you up to here.
Am I right?
You can heal there.
I think I still Oh well. Just point us to the fight, boss. You what?
Yeah,
Let's get you
what's
up
the
to
name
here.
of that thingy where you feel like you've done something before?
Daka don't come much bigger than this. Move it. I don't suppose you know where there's a good fight, do you, boss?
Yes, boss.
Oh, they're starting to show up behind me now.
I think I'll walk. Those warp portals ain't as safe as I say they are.
Come and get some! Ready for stomping! What is it, boss? Oi! Who said you could shoot at my pet?
Everybody just keep fighting.
Hi-ho, squigger! Away! Fire,
Some
you
neutral
dozy Gits!
guys over here.
You need more expertise? Killburster here! I think oh well. Don't
I guess
tell
I can
me
bring you over to
something
there.
broke. Am I right? I'm the biggest. Bitch, give me the best shot.
Let's get you over to here.
Beauty Rock's gonna fight. Come on then. Mex. Ah, what's on this song? Clear it out.
I'm trying.
What's up? No worries, boss. I'll get rid of it. Need me, Squigger?
Oh, shit.
Need an appointment?
Can't believe you would do that to me.
Missing a limb, are ya? Don't worry, I've got plenty of spares. What is it, boss? Shut it, you gits! The boss is talking!
Mech guns. Alright. Not quite sure why all of a sudden it's taken 2 turns for this. Alright, but that should be good.
Ready for stomping!
If I was smart, I'd probably pull you back to here and let these guys just fight them as they're spawning in. And then we actually probably need to have a little more forces up in this area where they're spawning too. While we're pushing into the Necrons. Alright, but with that, I think I'm going to call it quits here for the day. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe. Encourage me to post more content for you. Have a great day.